If you were at the Battle of Cannae, would it have gone out like that? Would it have gone down like that? Is the Battle of Cannae the one where they got sandwiched and the whole army of Roman legionaries got imploded like the Ocean Gate submarine? Yeah. Honestly, I think it probably would have gone down like that. I know a lot of people are a little like egotistical, or maybe they like overrate their own abilities. I think Hannibal Barca was probably a better general than I would be. That's just my 2 cents. The Battle of Teutoburg Forest would not have happened to me, quite frankly. Like, I think I would have been like, don't go into the trees, this is scary. But Cannae, sure. Probably Cannae would have gone the same way. Would you ever die for your country on the battlefield? I don't think so. Not like willingly. I like my country mostly. I'm willing to say it. Not that many people are as brave as I am these days. For the most part, it's got some problems, without a doubt. But like, you know what people say, like it's the worst one next to all the other ones? I don't think it's the best country, but I think it's pretty good. Let's put it there. If I had to do a redraft in like my fantasy football league, I don't think Canada would go first. But as someone who's like locked in, I'm like, I don't really feel compelled to switch. Let's put it that way. That being said, if Canada got invaded by a foreign power, my ass is out for sure. They can shoot me dead at the border for being a turncoat, because my ass is leaving immediately, because I mean more to myself than my country means to me. Which I don't think is weird. I don't think I should feel weird for saying that. You have a kid, so that makes sense. Well, yeah, but I feel like most, like in the 150 years ago, like if you had a kid, you'd be like, that just doubled my resolve to fight for my country, my way of life. Nowadays, I'm like, my ass is out of here. I got a kid. You want me to be a soldier? I can't be a soldier. I got a kid. I got to take my ass to like Denmark or something like that. Get me to the Netherlands. Also, like, I'm just going to be honest. Like, I don't think I would be the worst soldier in the military. I think I got some skills. But unless they invade like today, I'm pretty sure you could get just a robot that's way better than me. Like 100 years ago, if I got drafted to fight in the First or Second World War, I'd be like, that makes sense. We don't have robots. Now, I'd be like, really? You see how thick my glasses are? You can't just get like a Boston Dynamics bipedal robot that can shoot a gun, like it can just pull a trigger. Am I crazy though that like I didn't live in the Second World War or like Vietnam or anything like that? It might surprise you. I'm telling you, I was not alive when the Vietnam War took place. But like, I feel like you always read stories about people that were like, they tried to dodge the draft for Vietnam, and then they like caught them and threw them in prison. And then they were like, we're going to draft you. And then they gave them the physical, and they were like, you are deemed ineligible for being drafted for Vietnam because you are a little melancholy. It seemed like it was pretty easy to just get out of it. Like, isn't that what happened to Bukowski? Bukowski was like, I'm going to dodge the draft. Then they threw him in prison for 10 days. Then they were like, get ready, brother, you're going on a helicopter. And then he was like, I'm a little sad. And they were like, all right, never mind. Go back to Los Angeles and drink yourself to death. Constantinople going to be jealous soon? You know, one of my favorite genre of tweet is like, it always ends with the punchline that's, you wake up in a cold sweat. The invaders are at the gates. You are Emperor Basilius, and you're the last vanguard of Constantinople. To arms! Every time I see one of those, I know exactly where it's going, and I always read the whole thing, and I always laugh. The idea of feet pics fades from your memory. It all seems like a dream. You can barely remember who baby Gronk got rizzed up by. Remember Hannibal's teachings. Honestly, I don't want to insult Hannibal. I don't want to be like a backseat Carthaginian or whatever. But I feel like his big mistake was he basically inted, is I guess what I'm trying to say. When Scipio Africanus killed Hasdrubal and then threw his head over the gates. I think he let his emotions get the better of him and he stopped thinking rationally. If he kept thinking rationally, I mean, listen, it's pretty unlikely that he was ever going to lead Carthage to conquer Rome, but he could have at least led to an armistice because he could have created a situation where there's no shot that Rome takes down Carthage. That's all I'm trying to say.